we have here? A 2008 Audi R8. We're going to put this car through the test to tell you, is this car the budget supercar to have in 2018? These cars were produced in 2007 to 2014. So many years now have passed by, 11 years, and the design, the aesthetics are still sensational. Right now, it's time to jump in and see how good this car really performs. Boy, does it sound magnificent. So here we are in the Audi R8, 2008 model, 4.2 litre V8, 420 horsepower, 0 to 100 in 4.6 seconds. Now that's quick, not bad at all. Now that's shadowed. You've got an RS3s that do it in 3.8 seconds, BMW M2s that do it in 4.1 seconds, but this is a different league altogether. You've got a V8 behind you, as you can hear there, downshift, that sounds great. But this car here is a bit of a cheat. It's got a sports exhaust, so it's not as quiet as a standard Audi R8. Look back in 2007 when this car was released. $285,000 for buying this car brand new. Today you can buy them between 120,000 to 150,000 Australian dollars. And is it worth the while? In my opinion, what do you get? You get a Ferrari 360, you can get a Maserati Gran Turismo S, you can get an Aston Martin Vantage, or you can get a Gallardo for a bit more money. Out of all those choices, none of them do daily comfort bitterly as good as this car here. The comfort levels are amazing. Ergonomically, everything's in the right place. You've got the pedals all straight, they're not off-centered. You've got a good enough gearbox. It does have a slight lag, but you can liken it to the Ferrari 360, of course. That's a very laggy gearbox. And the suspension is very smooth for the road. And the car, the seats are very, very comfy. I think these seats have come out of an RS4, so you got comfort levels off an RS4. And you've got so many more features. You've got navigation, you've got the LED headlights. Hey, did I mention this? The LED headlights in this car was the first production car in the world to feature LED headlights, full LED headlights, not just standard LED that you see. But nowadays you see every car, they've got daytime running LED lights. The Audi R8 looks superb. The headlights look awesome. Everything about the car is fun, and it's still quick enough. It's not the quickest car by all means, but hey, quick enough. 2018, we're now driving a car that's 11 years old, and he still pulls heads. Everybody loves it. They can't stop looking at it. Comfort levels, no other car can compete in this category, in this price range right now. Yes, you can go buy an RS3 or an M2 for the same price. They may be more comfortable and slightly quicker, but are you going to get the supercar looks that this car gets and the heads that this car turns? No way. Seriously, this thing gets a lot of attention, a lot of looks, and everybody loves it. Can't believe it. I gotta keep going back to this, but 11 years old. The design was made in 2004, the first prototype, and it looked quite similar to what this car looks like today. And it still pulls looks. It turns everybody's heads. That's how good this car really is. In terms of aesthetics, it's unmatched. The Audi R8 is based on the 2004 Gallardo chassis, so it's got the same chassis as the one that you find in the 2004-2005 Gallardo. Exactly the same. Different body, different engine, different drivetrain, so we've got a different gearbox in this. This is the S-Tronic, so kind of different. They're a bit similar, a bit more smoother, so gear shifts a lot better. Well, hey, they released these 3 years after the Gallardo. That's why the gearbox is bound to be a lot better, but it does perform really, really good. It's not as fast as the same year model Gallardo, but hey, it gets the same sort of attention as a 2004 Gallardo. Let me tell you, sitting behind the steering wheel here, I can see everybody just keeps looking at the car. They can't take their eyes off it. They keep turning, double takes and all. So for $120,000, this thing is really awesome value for money, and it's so reliable, and it drives so well. It handles really, really great. It sticks like glue on the road. That's what I like about it. That sheer pleasure of driving this car, and the way it just performs. The sound when you have that sports exhaust that's installed on the car, it's just like, wow, that's what you need, because you don't want to be driving this with a standard exhaust. They're kind of quiet because it does share the same engine as the RS4, but slightly tuned, making it a better engine, and the aesthetics looks a lot better. As you can see, it just looks amazing. It looks great. It's got that same presence of a Ferrari or Lamborghini Gallardo engine bay. Well, the airbox in the engine bay is the same setup as you find in the 2004 Gallardo. Similar setup everywhere. It's pretty much a similar sort of car. It feels similar, although the gearbox in this car is a lot smoother. The ride is a lot smoother, and overall, it handles pretty much on par with the Gallardo. And when you compare it to a Ferrari 360, this does handle better, it feels better, doesn't sound better, but the looks are questionable. It's personal preference. But if you want something that's modern, comfortable, and heaps of technology and features like navigation and a better radio and aircon that actually works, then you can't go past the Audi R8. It really does. It puts itself up on top in that league between $100,000 to $150,000. This might be the sports car of choice. Okay, it handles great. It does like to stick to the road a lot. It feels very, very similar to Gallardo. It shares the same chassis, so I wouldn't doubt that it would feel similar, or it has to feel similar. Overall speed is good. Top speed in this car, 301 kilometers per hour. Not like you're going to use it on everyday roads, or even on a racetrack, of course. Definitely not here in Australia. 0 to 100 in only 4.6 seconds. Yeah, things are quicker, but there's a big but. It's an Audi R8. It looks cool, and that's what you want a car to look like, an Audi R8. Cuz, Nathan, the GoPro fell off at the back.